The definition of the inverse proportion means that is nothing but if the one relation is inversely proportional to the another variable, another object. If the speed increases, the time taking less. That is the inversely proportion. Okay, if we can complete the work, one work is there. If we take the more persons, took the less time. Time is less. If the workers are less, the time taking is more. So this is the inversely proportional. And one more example, if the 50 kgs bag, the rice bag can 1 month for 10 persons completes the 50 kgs rice bag. So for the 20 members, how much time it takes? How many days? Okay, 1 month means 30 days. Time taken for the 10 persons of the 50 kgs bagged rice. For 20 persons means the days will decrease. If the members are increased, the days will decrease. Okay, this is the inversely proportion. That is the case where it is means one object or one object is inversely proportional to the other object means taking the proportionality constant, that is x equal to k into 1 by y, from the cross multiplication xy is equal to k. Here, when we can relate the construct the table of the one object to the another object, that is nothing but one variable to the another variable. The relation is x1, y1, x2, y2. So x3, y3 means here we can take the relation of the two, that is x1 by x2 is equal to, or x1 by y1 is equal to y2 by x2. Okay, that is the relation. From the class multiply is x1, x2, or we can take another relation also, that is x1 by x2 is equal to y2 by y1, and cross multiply is x1 y1 is equal to x2 y2. That is the inverse relation. Generally, directly proportional means x1 by y1 is equal to x2 by y2. It is the direct proportion. Inverse proportion means x1 by y1 is equal to y2 by x2. That is the inversely proportion. We can take any relation. Okay. Here also, if we can take the relation of x1, x2 means the relation is in opposite of the y variable. Why? Because we are relating the increase of the persons means decrease of the days. Okay. Days means the relation is decreases in days, increasing of the persons. In that cases, we use the inverse proportion. So you take the relation, that is x1 y1 equal to x2 y2 is the relation of the inverse proportion. Direct proportion means x1 y2 equal to x2 y1 is the direct proportion. Opposite, here the numbers are same. Let us discuss some problems on inverse proportion. One problem is 6 pipes are required to fill a tank in 1 hour 20 minutes using the 6 pipes. Okay, from the data we can take number of pipes taking time. Okay, number of pipes 6 pipes. Here taking time is 1 hour 20 minutes time. Okay. If the pipes are more, taking time is less. That is the natural, generally. How long will it take if 5 pipes? If we can less the 1 pipe, then how much time? Means it is the inversely proportional. The time is taking more. If the pipes are less, the time is taking more. So in this case, we use the inverse proportion. What is the relation of the inverse proportion? Here number of pipes x variable, time is in y variable. The relation of the inverse proportion is x1 y1 equal to x2 y2, or x1 by x2 equal to y2 by y1. That is the reverse case. Okay, here we can substitute in the inverse proportion relation 6 pipes. This is x1, it is y1, it is x2, this is y2. Okay, here x1 is 6, 1 hour 20 minutes equal to x2 is 5 pipes and y2 is the time. We know that 1 hour equal to 60 minutes. Okay, 1 hour 20 minutes equal to 60 plus 20, that is 80 minutes time. 6 into 80 minutes by 5 equal to y2. 5 ones are 5 ones are 5 6. So y2 equal to 6 6 are 36 3 96 minutes. So 96 minutes can be written as 60 plus 36 minutes. 60 minutes equal to 1 hour. So the time taking with 5 pipes equal to 1 hour 36 minutes. For 6 pipes, 1 hour 20 minutes. For 5 pipes, the same size, that is 1 hour 36 minutes time. This is the way. If 15 workers can build a wall in 48 hours, in how many workers will be required to do the same work in 30 hours? Just here, you observe, if the workers are more, the time taking is less. Okay, workers are more means taking time is less. Okay, this is nothing but the arrows are in reverse, inverse. One is up arrow, one is down arrow. Direct means if the increasing of workers, increasing of the work time. If any work, the workers increases, the completion of the work is increased. If the workers increases, the time taking of the one work is taking the less time. That is the different. So here we are comparing workers with the time, means if more workers are there, then we can take the one completion of the work in less time. Here the wall, build a wall means the same length, same height of the wall is built 48 hours with the 15 workers, means the same type of the wall is, we can build that. We want to complete that wall within 30 hours, means how many workers require, means the workers, we increase the workers, then time taking is less. That is nothing but inverse. Just you check out the relation. Is it inverse or direct proportion? Okay. Here we can take the table from the given data, number of workers and time. Number of the workers means 15 workers complete the wall construction in 48 hours. How many workers we need to complete the work in 30 hours? That is nothing but the number of workers in X variable, time is in Y variable. This is clearly inverse proportion relation. Inverse proportion. The relation of the inverse proportion is x1 y1 equal to x2 y2. So here, right, this is x1, it is y1, it is x2, it is y2. So substitute in that inverse proportion relation, 15 into 48 hours equal to x into 30 hours. Then x equal to 15 into 48 hours by 30 hours. Hours cancel. 15 ones are 15 twos are 2 ones are 2 24. 124 is 24. So 24 workers to complete the work in 30 hours. 24 workers required to do work in 30 hours. This is the solution. The problem is on inverse proportion. If, just to be observed, is it direct proportion or inverse proportion? If a box of sweets is divided among 24 children, they will get 5 sweets each. How many would each get if the number of children is reduced by 4? Reduced means decreased. Okay. Here, from the given data, the number of children, each children getting the sweets, number of sweets for each children. Okay. So here 24 children, we don't know how many sweets, but one children got 5 sweets. Okay. For one children got 5 sweets. They will get 5 sweets each. 5 sweets each means 24. Number of sweets 5. Here we are taking for 24 students. For 24 students, each student getting 5 sweets. Here we reduced 4 students means 24 minus 4 is 20 students. How many sweets getting of each? Okay, that is nothing but if the students are more, the children are more, the sweets are less. Okay, here sweets. Children are more, sweets are less. If the children are less, sweets are more. Here, children are less. How many sweets? It is in the inverse proportion. Inverse proportion. In the inverse proportion relation is x1, y1 equal to x2, y2. Here, number of children is denoted by x, number of sweets are denoted by y. 24 children, each children getting 5 sweets. For 20 children, each children getting how many sweets? Here we take the relation, that is inverse proportion. 24 into 5 is equal to 20 into y. Okay, this is nothing but we can take the unknown value is y. So 24 into 5 by 20 equal to y. Transpose 5 ones are 5 fours are 4 ones are 4 six are. So each student, each children getting 5 sweets. Okay, so here 6 sweets. If we reduced by 4 children, each gets 6 sweets. This is the answer. Next problem. A farmer has enough food to feed 20 animals in his cattle for 6 days. How long would the food last if there were 10 more animals in his cattle? That is nothing but if the animals are more, the taking time of the food is taking less time. That is nothing but less days. From the given data here, number of animals and number of days. If animals are less, then days will come more. Okay. If the animals are more, 10 more animals means 20 plus 10 equal to 30 animals. How many days? Okay. In the how many days it lasts? That is nothing but it's completed. If the animals are more, taking the food in number of days is decreases. Animals increases, food completes in less days. That is nothing but it is in the inverse relation. Inverse proportion. Relation is x1 y1 equal to x2 y2. Okay. Here the number of animals denoted by x, number of days denoted by y variable. It is x1 y1. It is x2. It is y2. Okay. Here x1 is 20 into 6 days equal to 30 into y. From this 20 into 6 by 30 equal to y. 6 ones are 6 fives are 30, 5 ones are 5 fours are. So it lasts within 4 days. Okay. If the more animals, it lasts in 4 days. That is the answer.